Hi, my good friend Joe Ambro asked if I could post this to his 3 to the Power channel. So I'm going to take you on a little tour here in my backyard. As you can see, we're very close to this little lake. It is considered a little lake. It is spring fed, but I kind of consider it a pond. But we love it. It's usually, and then we're not seeing any birds on it now, but we have a lot of cranes here, blue herons. But I have a story to tell you about it. And it does have fish in it too. I have to be careful where I'm stepping here or I'll be in fire ants, and that's really a bad thing. So when we moved to this little place about 8 years ago, all of a sudden I seen some eyes pop up. The eyes popped up and I thought, what is that? And then we knew we had an alligator in our little tiny lake really close to our house. So I called the game in parks or wherever you call for those type of things, and I said, we have an alligator in our little lake behind our house. And she says, well, ma'am, has he done anything wrong? And I said, no, not that I know of. I said, but I'm very concerned because we have a lot of little dogs that are let out in the backyards. We also have a lot of little children, and we're really close to this. It's not like we're a distance. Wouldn't have far to travel from here to my little patio and be sitting on your patio in the morning. So she said, ma'am, if you live in Florida, I'm going to let Santino out. She said, ma'am, if you live in if you live in the lake in Florida, you are going to have alligators and water moccasins. So unless he does something wrong, they're not going to do anything about it. So anyway, they must have got enough calls later, and I think he did eat some turtles then, because we have a lot of turtles out there too. Then they had a guy come get the alligator. In the meantime, my husband and I had named him Fabio. We thought that was appropriate. And we kind of enjoyed seeing Fabio, but we were still worried that he'd pop up on our patio one morning. Anyway, they must have got enough calls that they did come to get him, and I watched that, and it just happened just like a yard over. And they basically caught him like a fish. They threw out bait. The guy threw out bait on a line, hooked, and pulled him in. So I felt pretty bad for Fabio, and he was 7 foot long. I talked to the guy that got him. It's illegal in Florida to use the alligator skins. You can eat the meat, but you can't use the skins anymore. Unless you're one of these special people that trap for cities and counties and whatever. And so basically their pay for coming out and getting, say, Fabio would be that they could use both the meat and the skins. So I was really concerned that Fabio was going to become a pair of boots or something, and felt really bad for him, but a little safer, if you know what I mean. But the guy assured me, I think just because he could tell my concern, he goes, well, he's kind of small. I'll just probably let him out, you know, somewhere where he belongs. So that's the story of Fabio, and I hope he's swimming on and 12 foot long now. So that's it. Bye.